Greetings and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, SBN. This is Jeffrey Guterman, and we're getting started for our game for this morning. Montreal Expos at the Atlanta Braves. We have a 9 a.m. start. We had a little challenge there with Peter Roby speaking for the first time since the election was over. Stand by. Here we go. It's a little better. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman for the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Having a little fuzziness here. Stand by. Why should things go smoothly, right? Lord. There we go. That looks a little better. Greetings, everybody. We have the Montreal Expos at the Atlanta Braves for the third of a four-game series. Atlanta took the first two. Atlanta comes into this with a 3.5 game lead over the San Francisco Giants. This goddamn thing is blurry on my end. That's just pure garbage. Really getting tired of all this technical shit. Really getting tired of it all. Three and a half game lead over the second place Giants, who lost a tough one yesterday. Gaylord Perry giving up a walk-off two-run home run to Mike Shannon for the Cards to beat them. Expos in fifth place, 18 and a half games behind. Let's look at our starting lineups. This goddamn thing keeps getting blurry. Really, I have little patience for this shit. Very little patience. Bear with us. You know, there's been lagging on YouTube. It's not just me. I've noticed that Peter Roby's press conference was messed up. So maybe it's just not me. I'm just going to go ahead with the ball game, folks. I really, I know you can't see, or you may not be able to see the score sheet. But in any case, I'm just going to go ahead with this. I'll play the game. Very frustrating.
Nigeria.
In any case. Oh. Lord, let me check something. Well, that's better. I refreshed it and it's better now, but then it goes bad again. So I'll just let it go because I just can't do this. We're going to go start with our opening lineups. Montreal Expos, Adolfo Phillips in center, Remy Hermoso at second, Rusty Staub in right. It's going to be Mac Jones in left, Bob Bailey at first, Coco LeBoy at third, Ron Brand catching, Bobby Wine at short, and Jerry Robertson pitching. For the Braves, it'll be Felix Millan leading off at second, Gonzalez in center, Aaron in right, Carty in left, Orlando at first, Cletus at third, Bob Didier catching, Gil Garrido at short, and Pat Jarvis on the mound. So again, the Braves have a 3.5 game lead. I understand if you're not getting the video clearly. Please let me know in text if you can. Good morning, Kathy. I had a pretty good evening. Is this blurry for you, Kathy? Is this video blurry for you? Just asking. I was watching the Peter Obey press conference, and that was blurry. Now that's better now. Look. Lord. We're going to start it in 8 minutes, folks. So stand by. It is a little blurry. It's a lot blurry for me. So you can call this a radio version, people. And I apologize once again. My regrets. Lord, madness. That's working. Okay. Well, we're ready to start in 6 minutes, folks. Really getting frustrated with the technical You take it for granted, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay right now. Refresh your browser, that might help. I think there's some lag going on with YouTube. That's what I think. But it's clear for me now. We're gonna have the Expos come up in the top of the first in about 5 minutes. Stand by, people. Later today, it'll be the White Sox at the Orioles, third of their 4-game series. Horland for Chicago and Phoebus for Baltimore. Looks like we got it back now. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes to start this ball game. Welcome to the to SBN, the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. This is our 1969 Strat-O-Matic Baseball replay. This is the first game of games dated July 26. I've already given the starting lineups. Let me check the Twitter link, make sure that's in business. Yes, it is. Looks like the thing is all ready. Oh, there it goes again. Oh. If you get blurriness, just refresh. And we're ready to play ball. The Atlanta Braves take the field, and Pat Jarvis is on the mound. We have two right-handers, Jarvis and Robertson. Here's Adolfo Phillips to lead it off. And the pitch from Jarvis, 5-2, grounds at first X, Cepeda. And he steps on the bag, one away. And we're underway here in Atlanta Stadium. Here's Remy Hermoso. If you have any questions about the SBN network, let me know. There have been some changes and adjustments. Here's the pitch to Hermoso. 6-8. And he grounds it to second X. That's from Mian, 7. And he throws him out. That's 2 away. Now Rusty Staub. I always get this feeling in the morning like I want to play Strat-O-Matic all day. I want to play a bunch of games today. You know, catching up in between, but keeping it going. Here's the pitch to Staub. 3-9. Walked him. So Staub is on first with 2 outs for Mac Jones. Here's Jarvis. 3-8. Base hit to center for Mac Jones. Staub will hold. And for Bob Bailey now. First and second, 2 outs. 4-10. Pops to short, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 left. Montreal nothing in the top of the first, and the Braves coming to bat. Here's Jerry Robertson. Big right-hander for Montreal. He was a 5-16 for the season in real world. Here's Felix Mian to lead it off. Here's Robertson now. The pitch to Mian. 6-7. Grounds it to second for Hermoso at 3. 17-3. Reroll. 7-3. Throws him out. 1 away. So Mian is retired. Here's Tony Gonzalez, left-handed hitter. Snowy day. Okay, it's Strat-O-Matic Thursday, Gary Ball. Yes, it is. Here's the pitch to Tony Gonzalez, and that's hit deep, way back. It's a double off the wall for Gonzalez. Off of Robertson. For Hank Aaron now. Cardi on deck. Gonzalez on second, one down. And the pitch, 3-5. Pops to second, two down. Hermoso with the catch. And Rico Cardi. Here's the pitch to Rico. 1-8. And there's a base hit for Cardi. How do you like that? 2-out single for Cardi. And Gonzalez scores. It's 1-0 Atlanta. This Atlanta team, I'm telling you. Now Orlando. 2 outs, Cardi on first. 3-10. And he grounds it to third. Coco LeBoy has it, throws over to Bailey, and the side is retired. But there was a run for Atlanta on 2 hits and 1 left on. After 1, it's 1-0 Atlanta. Here comes Jarvis now. Leading off, Coco LeBoy. And the pitch to LeBoy. 2-12, hit by the pitch. LeBoy is on. Ron Brand now. Pitch to Brand. 4-5, grounds to short X, could be 2. Garrido, 10-3. And he does turn the double play. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. For Bobby Wine. 2-10. Wine grounds to third, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, a hit by pitch, none left after the double play. 1-0 in the middle of the second here. This is the SBN Network, Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we're moving to the bottom of the second. Later today, White Sox at the Orioles. Borland for the White Sox, Phoebus for the Orioles. We hope you'll join us on SBN, the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Here's Cletus Boyer now. 4-7, walked him. Boyer on first to lead it off. Here is Bob Didier now. Robertson from the stretch. And the pitch, 2-7. He grounds it to first for the force. Boyer is out, and Didier on first with 1 away. Here's Gil Garrido now. Robertson. And the pitch, 1-7. Greff flies it to center, 2 down. And Pat Jarvis, the pitcher. (4-4), right-hander. Fly ball center. That's Phillips going back. He's a 3. 17-3. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left. After 2, it's 1-0. 1-0 ball game. Pat Jarvis is thrown 2 scoreless. He'll face Robertson to start it off. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. 6-6. Switch hitter batting left, walked him. Robertson is on. Here comes Phillips now. Phillips grounded to first. 6-12 grounds to second. Mian, this could be 2. 17-1. And he boots it for an error. Oh my. You hate that, don't you? When Felix Millan, your best fielder, boots an error, it happens to the best of them, though. So it's first and second, nobody out for Remy Hermoso. Pitch to Remy now. 1-5. That's a fly ball to left. Rico Carty makes the catch. And the runners hold. One down for Rusty Staub. Staub walked in the first. Pitch to Rust. 2-11. And that's a fly ball to right, 2 away. Runners hold. Mac Jones now singled. Has the only base hit thus far for the Expos. Pitch to Mac. 4-3 fly ball right. Aaron, he's a 1. 17-1. And he makes the catch and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the error walk. 2 left on, middle of the third, still 1-0 Atlanta. This is Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball. On the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, SBN. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Felix Millan will lead it off. Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus Lord. What are you frickin' doing to me, Jesus? There we go. Oh, God, that's awful. Good morning to Mike Terranova. I'm glad to have you here, sir. Always glad to have you. Okay, bottom of the third. Here's Felix Millan leading off. He grounded to second. Robertson on the mound for the Expos. Here's the pitch to Felix. 1-4. Pops to first. 1 away. Now Tony Gonzalez doubled and scored on Carty's single in the first. Pitch to Tony. 2-4. He walked him. So Gonzalez on first with 1 out. I didn't know that, Stephen. He was hurt bad. Hank Aaron, the batter. Was he on the Mets at the time? Here's the pitch to Henry. 4-8. Single 1 to 14. That goes through for a base hit for Henry. So it's first and second with 1 out. And Rico Carty. Oh, that's terrible. Who says that baseball isn't a contact sport, right? First and second, 1 away, Carty at the plate. He singled home the only run thus far. And the pitch to Rico, 3-9. There's a base hit, another one for Rico. Oh my, Gonzalez scores, Aaron to third. And it's 2-0 Atlanta. And the second run batted in for Rico. 3-9, and he's what a hitter he is. First and third, 1 out. Orlando Cepeda, the batter. The pitch to Orlando. 5-10, walked him. So Robertson in big trouble here in the bottom of the third. Bases loaded, 1 out, 1 in for Clete Boyer. Boyer walked in the second. Here's Robertson now. And the pitch to Boyer, 4-9. Base hit to center off Robertson. Aaron scores, 3-0. Let's see if Carty is very slow. He'll hold. I don't even have to look. I think he's a 1-8. Can you believe that? 1-8. God. So it's bases loaded, 1 out. Bob Didier, the batter. Robertson has allowed 2 runs this inning. It's 3-0 Braves. The pitch to Didier, 6-5. Grounds it to short, maybe 2. Bobby Wine, 14-3. That doesn't smell right to me. That is a 2-base error. Lord help us. 2-base error for Bobby Wine. That's going to bring in 2 runs. The hell is this? First, second. Three runs. I'm already getting verklempt. That brings home Cardi and Cepeda. Boyer goes to third. No runs batted in. Are those unearned? I ask people. Are these last 2 runs unearned? I think so. Any help is appreciated. It's my weakness. Second and third, except when there's 2 outs and an error. Second and third, still only 1 out. Garrido. I'm going to make those unearned unless anyone has anything to say about that. Unearned on Robertson. Here's Garrido now. 4 runs in this inning. Second and third, 1 out. And the pitch, 5-6, struck him out. That's the first by Robertson, 2 away, and Jarvis now. .48, Jarvis. Single 1 to 14. There you go. It's a base hit. Christ. That one comes in, and that is unearned. With 2 outs. Okay, now they're unearned. Okay, so we'll make that a 1. Thank you. Here's Felix, top of the order now. 5 runs in. Here's the pitch. 112. Pops to second, side retired. And I really do appreciate the scorekeepers who are in these ball games. Like Steven Parada. 5 runs. Terrible inning for Robertson. It's 6-0 Atlanta after 3. And we're going to move to the top of the 4th. Here's Jarvis to pitch to Montreal now. He's allowed 1 hit, no runs thus far. And I'll go through this half and I'll make some more coffee. Bob Bailey will lead it off. Bailey 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. 3-9. Here's a double. Down, oh, that's a re-roll on the 20 die. That is, oh, it's a base hit. Just missed it. So Bailey singles. Now Coco LeBoy. And the pitch to Coco, 4-9. Swung on and hit deep. Coco. That's a 2-run home run for Coco LeBoy. How do you like that? So Coco hits a 2-run blast, 4-9. 1 to 13, he's got the power. So a 2-run blast for LeBoy here in the top of the 4th. And that's going to make it a 6-2 ball game. Here's Ron Brand now. Three fouls it out to the catcher, Bob Didier, 1 down, and now Bobby Wine. 2-5, 1-1, that is a base hit for Wine. Robertson will hit early in the game. Wine on first, 1 out. 5-7, switch hitter, walked him. So Jarvis in his own little trouble here in the top of the 4th. First and second, 1 out for Adolfo Phillips. Looking to bring the Expos right back into this ball game. Here's the pitch to Adolfo. 2-4. And he walked him. Bases loaded now. With Expos, 1 out for Remy Hermoso. Remy 0 for 2. Staub on deck. Only 1 out. 6-2 ball game. Here's 3-11. Grounds it to third for the force. That'll bring home a run. So Wine scores the 3rd run. And it's 2 outs with Hermoso on first and third, and Rusty Staub. 3 runs in, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Here's the pitch to Staub. 110, swung on and belted to right field. Back to the wall goes Aaron. That is gone. That is a 3-run home run by Rusty Staub, and that's going to tie the ball game. A 3-run home run. Wow. So, Rusty Staub with a 3-run blast, 2 home runs in this inning. It's a 6-6 ball game. Lord. And here comes Mac Jones. 2 outs, now it's nobody on. Here's the pitch to Mac. 4-5, grounds it to short X. Garrido, 14-3. That doesn't smell right either. That's a 2-base error by Garrido. So, Lord, really messy game here. The 2nd error for Atlanta. Jones on second. Wow, that's amazing. Did he get 500 on Detroit? Here's Bailey now. It's Jones on second, 2 down. The Expos have batted around. Here's the pitch, 3-5. He walked him, so it's an endless process here. There is action in the Atlanta bullpen because, just the amount of pitches this Jarvis is throwing here today. And the bullpen is quite well rested. Cecil Upshaw warming, ready to come in when needed. Here's Coco LeBoy now, 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Another one of those games. Here's the pitch, 4-5. Grounds it to short X. That's going to be Garrido again. See if he can avoid making an error. 7-3. And he does. And the side is retired. But there were 6 runs for Montreal, answering Atlanta and tying the ball game. Wow, yeah, I remember when he went to the Tigers, that was crazy. I said, what the hell is that about? We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 6-6 ball game. It's going to be Gonzalez, Aaron, and Carty against Robertson. Robertson has allowed 6 runs. Both of these folks can go into the 7th, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to make some coffee right now. Long goddamn morning here. Just trying to stay on an even keel. You ought to do color with me, Stephen. You don't have to show your face. You ought to come on. I'll go through how to do it. Very, very informative for people. Stephen, I've told you before, you don't need to show your face. You can just point the camera at a wall. That's your prerogative. I don't want to pressure anybody. Okay, we have the coffee brewing now. Bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 6-6 ball game. How do you like that? Expos have tied it up. Here's Tony Gonzalez facing Robertson. And the pitch from Robertson. 6-7, grounds it to second X. That's going to be Hermoso, a 3. And that's a one-base error. So it's really an error-filled ball game. Second error for Montreal. So we have Gonzalez on first. Was that a 2-base? 6-7, 10-4. Wait a minute. 6-7. Ground ball second X on Gonzalez. That may not be an error. Oh my. 10-3. It is an error. Okay. Second guessing myself a lot. So Gonzalez on first. Hank Aaron now. Here's the pitch to Henry. 4-3, grounds it to third. That's for Coco. 2-4. And that's a base hit. Going to third is Gonzalez. First and third, nobody out. Rico Carty now. Infield back. 6-8. Double 1-7. There's a base hit. The run scores. Third run batted in for Rico. It's first and third, no outs. Orlando Cepeda, the batter. And the pitch to Orlando. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, they're an expansion team, right? Grounds it back to Robertson, a 5. Jesus Christ, 19-5. And it's a 2-base error. Christ. Another run comes in, 2 runs. First and third, nobody out yet. Here's Cletus Boyer. One of those games, 2-7, single 1-2, lines to third, 2 out. And Bob Didier. 3-8, grounds it to first, the side is out, but 2 more runs, just like that. It's now 8-6. Oh, Lord. Here's top of the 5th, Pat Jarvis. It's an 8-6 ball game. Ron Brand will lead it off, 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch to Brand. 2-8, grounds it to second, 1 down. Now Bobby Wine. This will be it for Robertson. Really, we've had enough. 1-5, struck him out. It's the first by Jarvis, and there'll be a hitter for Robertson only because we've had enough with him. 4 innings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. He walked 3, he struck out 1, and he allowed 7 earned runs. Coming in to pitch next inning. Will be Claude Raymond, the right-hander. Claude Raymond. The hitter, it's a pinch hit, will be Jose Herrera. So Jose steps in with 2 outs, nobody on. And Jarvis is ready. Here's the pitch. To Herrera, 1-9, flies it to right. The side is retired. 1-2-3 for Jarvis. And it's still 8-6 after 4.5. And here's Claude Raymond, the new pitcher for the Expos. That I get. Sorry about my negativity. Here's Garrido to lead it off. Jarvis will hit, despite that 6-run inning. Raymond is ready. Here's the pitch to Garrido. Right-hander, 1-9. Grounds it to second, 1 down. And Pat Jarvis. Right-handed hitter. 2-3. Fouls out to the catcher. Ron Brand, 2 away. And Felix 0 for 3. (3-7). Fly ball center. It's 1-2-3 for Claude Raymond, who looks good there. So it's an 8-6 ball game. Expos by no means out of this ball game. Here's Jarvis now to pitch to the top of the order. It will be Phillips, Hermoso, and Staub. Jarvis is ready now. Here's the pitch to Adolfo. 5-7. Struck him out. So that's the second strikeout for Pat Jarvis. Now Remy Hermoso. Remy 0 for 3, reached on a force and scored. (6-8). Grounds it to second. That's for Felix, a 1. And he throws him out. 2 down. And here's Rusty. Rusty 1 for 2, hit a home run. Has 3 runs batted in. And the pitch to Rusty, 6-10, catcher X, Didier 2, 7-2. And he's out on a dribbler. That's a 1-2-3 for Jarvis now. So it's 8-6 Atlanta in the middle of the 6th. Claude Raymond retired the side in order in his first inning of relief of Robertson. Here's Tony Gonzalez now to lead it off. He's 1 for 2. Walked, scored 3 today. Okay, Raymond is ready. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. 1-6, grounds it to short. There's 1 down. That's 4 in a row for Raymond in relief. And Henry Aaron, 2 for 3. Pitch to Aaron. 5-12, walked him. It's not hard to walk Aaron. And Rico Carty, 3 for 3, 3 singles, 3 runs batted in. Here's the pitch from Raymond. 2-8. Flies to center, 2 down. And that'll break up Orlando. We'll have fresh coffee right after this. Pitch to Orlando. 1-7, fly ball center again for Phillips. Side is retired. Raymond looking fine. No runs, no hits. He did walk Aaron. I don't blame him. 1 left on. After 6, it's 8-6 Atlanta. And Jarvis comes in. He retired the side in order in the 6th. And Mac Jones, big Mac Jones. One for 3 today. Let's get some of that coffee. Anybody watching spring training, real world spring training on TV? I saw some of the Yankees yesterday. I'm not sure who's playing, but there's a game at noon, I believe. I'll have it playing. Here we go, top of the 7th. Moving right along in the ball game. It's Atlanta 8, Montreal 6. Mac Jones will lead it off. Mac is 1 for 3. Here's Jarvis. And the pitch to Mac, 1-8. Struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Pat Jarvis. Red Sox Phillies should be interesting. I'm willing to look at any team for spring training. Here's Bob Bailey now. They're doing a pretty nice job on ESPN of spring training. Here's Bob Bailey now, 1 for 2 and a walk. Pitch to Bailey. 1-6. Struck him out. 4th strikeout now for Jarvis. And here's Coco LeBoy. Gary Niebauer is available in the bullpen. But there's nobody for the Braves, but nobody warming. Here's the pitch, 5-10 to LeBoy. Fly ball center. Gonzalez makes the catch. That's another 1-2-3 for Jarvis. So Jarvis has settled down into a groove. 7th inning stretch. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. And here's Claude Raymond now. 2 scoreless relief innings. Cletus Boyer will lead it off. Red Sox Phillies. Looking forward to seeing the Mets. Here's Cletus Boyer. 2-7, single 1-2. That's a re-roll on the 20 die. That's 11. He lines it to 3rd, 1 down. Here's Bob Didier. And the pitch to Didier, 6-8. And there's a triple right off of Raymond's card, a clean triple. Didier got a hold of that one. So he's on 3rd, 1 out. And here's Gil Garrido now. Good for you, Mike Terranova. There's the pitch to Garrido, 6-4, grounds it to 3rd X. That'll be LeBoy, 8-4. And that goes through for a base hit. The run scores. So it's 9-6. And Pat Jarvis is the batter. And the pitch, 3-4. Grounds it back to Raymond, and that'll be a double play. So the side is retired. There was 1 run on 2 hits and none left. And it's 9-6 Atlanta over Montreal through 7. We're heading to the top of the 8th. Here's Ron Brand now. Brand, Wine, and a pinch hitter for Raymond, who pitched 3 innings. He allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts, 1 run. It's probably going to be Ron Fairley coming in. And you'll be seeing more of Fairley later in this season. Okay, here comes Ron Brand to lead it off. 2-11. Base hit to left for Ron Brand. So Brand starts it off with a single. And Bobby Wine, the batter. Ron Fairley comes out on deck. Here's the pitch to Wine. 4-4. Grounds it to short. This could be 2. Garrido, 15-3. And Garrido makes a 1-base error. Oh my, lots of errors today. 3rd error for Atlanta. 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. 4-4. There it is. And here comes Ron Fairley, left-handed hitter. Fairley, like I said, will be playing. You can expect to see more of him. He has hardly played. He might have started a few games at the start of the season, but then he was out. But he has 317 at-bats. He's got to get some action in according to real-world rosters as we move on with this season. We'll see. And here comes Fairley now, pinch hitting for Raymond. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Fairley. 1-8, and that's hit deep, way back. It's gone. A home run, a 3-run pinch hit home run for Ron Fairley. And that puts the Expos, ties the ball game. Wow, Ron Fairley, pinch hit home run. Lord help us. The Expos have 3 home runs today. LeBoy and Staub, and now Fairley with the pinch hit home run. That's going to tie it up 9-9. Ready to come in for the Expos next inning, in case you're interested, will be Carol Sembera. Carol Sembera. That's going to be something. Sembera. So it's a 9-9 ball game. Wow, here's Adolfo Phillips. And you know the Giants are watching the scoreboard. They trail these Braves by 3 1/2 games. Here's Phillips now. Nobody on, nobody out. Pitch from Jarvis, 5-9. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 5-9. And that's a fly ball to left, 1 down. 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Gary Niebauer, like I said, is warming in the bullpen for the Atlanta Braves. Gary Niebauer, a right-hander. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's Hermoso now. 5-6. Base hit to right. And that's it for Pat Jarvis. He's reached fatigue. It's as simple as that. And Niebauer will come in. Let's give him a chance to warm up. Gary Niebauer. Jarvis pitched 7 innings, 7 1/3. Eight hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 9 freaking runs thus far. Niebauer is ready, trying to get the Braves out of this. It's a tie ball game, 9-9. Still cold in Jersey, Mike, huh? I hate that, you know, when it's March and it's so freaking cold. That's why I live down here in Florida. Okay, Niebauer is ready. It's Hermoso on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch to stop. 6-2. Fly ball left, 2 down. And Mac Jones. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Walked him. First and second with 2 away for Bob Bailey. For 7. Walked him. So Niebauer, has loaded the bases. Lord. The go-ahead run, Jarvis is responsible for the go-ahead run here. Niebauer trying to get out of this here. LeBoy at the plate. Here's the pitch. 4-4. Grounds to third. That's for Boyer, a 1. 8-1. And he throws him out. A 7-1 would have been an error. My God. So 3 runs score. That'll be 9 total for Jarvis. Jarvis will get no decision here. And Carol Simbera comes in. He's the new pitcher. So Simbera and Niebauer, the pitchers of record, I guess. At this moment, it's the bottom of the 8th. Oh yeah, I hate that. Here's Felix Millan to lead it off here. Top of the Braves order. It's 9-9 ball game. Well, it's an exciting ball game. It might be a messy one, but it's exciting. Yeah, here's the pitch to Felix. 4-7, flies to right, 1 away. Now Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 1 for 3, walked, reached on an error, 3 runs scored. 3-5. And he walks again. Simbera puts Gonzalez on the go-ahead run for Henry Aaron. There's not much you can do about Aaron but walk him. You pitch so carefully to him that you walk him because Carty is on deck. Here's the pitch from Simbera. 3-11. And that's a fly ball to center for Aaron. Major out for Simbera, 2 away. Here's Rico Carty. 3 for 4 today. Pitch to Rico, 6-9. Walked him. Lots of walks by Simbera. Look at that. First and second, 2 down for Orlando. Orlando has a chance here to put the go-ahead run in with Gonzalez in scoring. Pitch to Orlando, 2-10. It's hit deep. Way back to the wall. Phillips It's a 3-run home run by Orlando Cepeda. Orlando Cepeda has put the Braves ahead 12-9. First home run for Atlanta today. A 3-run home run for the go-ahead runs. So that one went out way back. There was no doubt about it. 2-10 gone. And here's Cletus Boyer now. 2 outs, nobody on. Niebauer, the winner of record now. Here's the pitch to Cletus. 1-5, struck him out. So it's 3 runs on 2 walks and the 3-run home run by Orlando. And after 8, it's Atlanta 12 and Montreal 9. Quite a ball game. Here comes Niebauer for the win. He's going to face Brand, Wine, and a pinch hitter. You got it back there, Mike? Okay, Niebauer. And the pitch to Brand. 1-11. Grounds it to first. That's 1 away. Now Bobby Wine. Wind up by Niebauer. 3-5. Struck him out. Niebauer allowed 3 runs, if I'm not mistaken. No, those were charged to Jarvis. Okay. So there's 2 outs. And now we'll have a hitter with 2 outs, nobody on. Expos down by 3. So easy come, easy go in this ball game. And coming in to hit is Ty Klein. Ty Klein, left-handed hitter, so Klein steps in. With 2 outs, nobody on, Niebauer going for the win here. Here's the windup, the pitch to Klein. 6-8. And he lines it to first, caught by Cepeda, and the ball game is over. The final score, Atlanta 12 and the Montreal Expos 9. So the Atlanta Braves increased their lead over the Giants by 4 games. And the Giants will need to win on this date just to stay at 3.5. The win goes to Niebauer. Niebauer pitched 1 2/3 innings. He allowed no hits. He walked 2. Struck out 1, no runs. The loss goes to, well, I guess the loss goes to Simbera because it was tied. And Simbera pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 2 walks, a strikeout, 3 big runs. The final line in this ballgame, Atlanta, 12 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. Montreal, 9 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. That's the ballgame. It wasn't pretty, but that's the way life is sometimes. I hope you'll catch us in our next game. I'll post it as soon as I'm confident of when I'm able to get it going. It's going to be the Chicago White Sox with Joe Horlin against the Baltimore Orioles, first place Orioles, with Tom Phoebus. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you, Kathy Harden.